Hi everybody, welcome to the Chateau de la Grifferaie. We are going to do one of our favorite videos of the year, and at least a lot of people watch it every year, called the walkthrough, our 2023 Chateau Walk-through. Now normally we start on the other side of the house, which we consider the front. I don't know, Bess, what do you consider? It's always hard to say in this house what the front is.
I think I heard once someone say that the back was technically the front when they built it. I don't know.
It's super beautiful. So
this would be the front.
Yeah, it's not hard to believe that this would be the front, but in some ways, in modern, we drive in, the front door is on the other side. So we're gonna walk in. We're gonna walk you through 3 floors. We shot this in increments today because honestly, we've been really busy. We drive out to get the students tomorrow, and we've been sort of taking the videos as the rooms get ready. So we're not super chipper, but here we go, and hopefully you'll enjoy seeing the whole chateau. Oh, one bonus, we're gonna show you the basement, the Sous, which we've been working a lot in, and so you'll get a bit of a walkthrough of that too, which will be fun. Okay, are you ready to go to the front door? Here we go. There are actually 3 doors that go into the house, one on each side.
From the back.
Yeah, from the back or front, and one down in the middle. Yeah. But it's not a great way to go into the house, so we're gonna go around. All right, beginning in what we consider the front of the house, you walk up into the front entryway. Has a truly beautiful terrace, and it always seems to have the beautiful singing birds. Now, really, if we were smarter, we would go back and watch the previous videos, because sometimes we walk in here and we think, oh, nothing's changed. But then when you go back and see the old videos, you're like, wow, actually, there's a ton that's changed. This is the foyer. We have a suit of armor now. That's fun. Got a couple great lights. And we have painted the walls, though they have begun cracking again. So that has been frustrating. What's the plan, Bess? What are we going to do about this?
Short of scraping and repainting, I think I'm going to resort to some wallpaper. Yeah. And I think that'll take care of business. So there's a reason why they upholster walls with fabric and use wallpaper, and I think this will be one of the reasons. So I think we'll have to adopt the reason. So we did get one new little chair in here, but really there's not a lot else new in the foyer quite yet.
There actually are. There's some furniture in here. Our favorite room of the house, the grand salon.
Yeah, it is definitely one of our favorites. We did get some new candelabra on the fireplace that has some really nice green marble that matches perfectly with the green in the living room. So that was a fun find. What else is new?
From Maison du Monde. Aren't those couches from Maison du Monde?
Yeah, they are new.
No, they're a little bit new. This one that has the legs that keep breaking. We love you, Maison du Monde, but your couches are not doing great.
No, that's true. I got a new little lamp in here, and that game table was new from last year. Yeah.
That's fun. We finally figured out how to paint these walls and keep them from flaking.
So far.
So far it's been challenging. And of course our favorite light in the house, which is just glorious when the sun comes out. It's a beautiful room. It's our favorite room by far, but the favorite room of most of the French folks is this room.
So after you've retired in the salon for aperitif, you come in for the salle à manger for dinner. Yes.
Let's go through.
So now instead of having the big long table in here, we have the table set up for the students. Yeah. That back table is still not got the right tablecloth on it, but at any rate, I think we're finally set up for 25 people, and I think we're set and ready to go. I'd still love to get like a sideboard in here, and some more lamps and a chandelier, which we do not have yet for this room. But the pièce de résistance is most certainly the ceiling. It's original, it's hand painted, and you can see the coat of arms of the original owner and his monogram, a lot of fleur-de-lis, and several other motifs that kind of repeat through the house, and it's pretty special. So we're pretty excited that we've inherited that. The fireplace is also pretty fantastic.
A lot of people have been asking us lately why, how come we have fireplaces that have windows over them? They're saying, where does the smoke go? It's really common in this house. There's a lot of them that are this way, and the smoke goes off to the side. I don't know if we'll be able to get you under there, but it goes over there. So that works. And this is a room we'll eat lots of good meals in. Okay, going through. Oh, here we go. The morning kitchen, the breakfast kitchen.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you pushed it. Yeah, so this was a little extra sort of butler's kitchen. So right now we use it for morning breakfast. This is where kids will get coffee and tea, and it's sort of like a little prep kitchen for when we're bringing food up and downstairs. This is where the dumbwaiter used to be, and this is where it will be again someday. Off this room moves into what we call the morning room, because this room is where kids hang out. We come have breakfast here. And then in the evenings, this is often where they play a lot of games and they watch movies. You know, in North America, we'd call it the family room. Yeah. But here we call it the morning room. So yeah, it's fun. We got several new pieces of furniture in here for this year compared to last year. I originally started with a new little sideboard thinking that's where I was going to put all the breakfast dishes. Then I found this great little piece, and I was going to put all of the breakfast cereals and everybody's snacks that they like to accumulate over here. But then we found this little piece, and I've quite enjoyed being able to sort of transform this into a breakfast armoire. So this way, hang on. In the morning, all we have to do is open it up, make sure there's enough spoons, put the milk out, and we're missing something here. I don't know what it is. But anyways,
you get the idea.
Yeah. So it's a place for all the cereal and everything to be happening. So it's
fantastic.
fun.
This room has grown on me so much, and especially since we updated the lighting fixtures. Like it sounds dumb, but the lighting just has, I don't know, to me it's just a huge difference.
It's helped. And that's new from last year. Yeah. We put the lights up over the summer. Absolutely. So that's been really helpful.
And walking over to our last major room.
Yep. So this loops us back to the foyer.
We got the powder room, which we have not done much to. There's 2 toilets in there.
Sadly.
The servant staircase, which goes to all the floors. Mm-hmm. And then walking over to the classroom, or the billiards room as it was called. Nice. Yeah. And staff housing down there, which we'll go in shortly. This is just a great classroom.
It is. It's a very pleasant room and has, again, all these amazing, all big windows that we've been able to enjoy in every room of this house. Mm-hmm. So they're very large, put in lots of light. And these ones have really nice cornices with the ability to put curtains in, which I would like to do at some point. Also, I think that would help. But again, it's fabric on the walls, kind of a woven brocade, and it's quite nice. In pretty good shape, to be honest. There's a few spots not so hot, but not bad considering. And of course, the beautiful Trumore mirror over the fireplace that, again, we're grateful. And then again, in this room, the amazing bit is the ceiling. All the carved detail, just like in the salon. It's also very beautiful. This one is as well. We've got one little light that we found that's not too bad for this space. It's still a little small for this room, but you know, over time we'll find something.
Yeah, so here's where the students will come. We do, if you guys have followed our videos, we do 4 classes with the study abroad: Introduction to French Culture and Society and European Cultural Geography, which for those classes we travel around and see a lot of sites and do papers and things. Then we do Introduction to the New Testament and Old Testament, and those we do in this room here. So we sit down and we read through the scriptures and talk through them. It's just a wonderful time, and I learn every time. Can't get enough. That's the main floor. And then you come back out to the front.
We have 2 guest rooms on the main floor still. Mm-hmm. A bit bigger of a guest room and then a single guest room.
Here we go. And coming around the corner, we have our main floor bedrooms.
We do. So during sessions, our main floor bedrooms are usually for staff. Sometimes it's the teacher, sometimes it's one of my cooks that help out, or any other jobs that usually we have adults come hang out. This room is a single room, and this is where my sous chef is going to be. It's a great little room. We're going to paint at some point, but basically we've got a little Louis Philippe bed, that is lovely, and the detail on it is beautiful. We like it a lot. The nice thing is it's a single bed, but it's a little more space.
We haven't done a ton to this room, and as you say, was it the walls or the trim that's going to get painted?
Well, considering trim is more work at this point, I'm gonna just clean up the walls and get it tidy.
Yeah, green. Also, you guys found some branches. What was?
Oh yeah. So under here, it was a whole thing was filled with twigs. So, you know, something's getting through certain chimneys. That's all I have to say.
Jack and Jill bathroom.
Yeah, Jack and Jill bathroom. They share the middle at this point. And behind Rob right now is another door that will eventually be a little turret bathroom. And it's in the turret, obviously. And I think it was a bathroom at one point. And it will be one day. But for now, it's storage. All right, into our little bathroom. I'm sure if you've been with us at all, you'll remember we did this last summer. We went all gray and marble. And it's just a beautiful, bright, sunny bathroom that we really, really like. So, all ready for them. And again, a great little toilet. Pardon me, shower. Yeah, lots of fun. Yeah, lots of fun. So then we move back into this back bedroom that has a little bed niche. Again, if you remember from last summer, we found a little wooden bed that we just put a bit bigger of a mattress on and then an armoire to match. This is a beautiful room. The windows are fantastic. One day we will get it all wallpapered again and draperies up and all of that kind of stuff. But if you take a good little look above the doorways, they have matching transom. One you can see through, one you cannot. Dun, dun, dun. We'll figure that out one day. I would like to get that out, or maybe it's not supposed to. I don't know, but at any rate, it would be fun. This is one of my favorite fireplaces in the house, actually, the green marble. I like it a lot.
I'm in my house coat. I can get myself on camera. Oh, well, it is what it is. Yeah, it's nice
work from home outfit.
Work from home. It's more like just done painting and haven't started done
yes,
yet.
no, exactly.
It's a good room. And it has a nice closet. We're not going to go through here, but it does have a nice walkway through here. Which, when Nathan and Sarah are here, we will use as a baby's room.
Yeah, well, or they'll just use it as a closet. I don't know which. We'll find out.
And coming upstairs, we have we worked on many rooms up here, Les?
No, just the things that are essential, like replacing bathroom fixtures and, you know.
I suppose we fixed a couple of bathrooms up a little bit.
We have wallpapered a couple bathrooms. But other than that, things have been fairly selective.
The landing is beautiful.
This is our landing, yeah. Lots of fun happens here. Board games, hanging out.
Working lights.
Yeah, we're a step ahead. Yeah, we didn't have that before, amazingly.
Yeah, great place for the kids to play games.
And a great view. Yeah. It's lovely. So there's an east and a west wing. And let's go this way first. In our west wing, we have the first bedroom, which we call the daffodil room because the fabric on the walls are pink daffodils. Things you've never seen in your life. I've never seen pink daffodils. Perhaps they exist. I haven't seen it, but anyways. So we're all ready to go in here, and I think the girls usually have a good time in here. This year we have an armoire for all of you alumni, and you'll be happy that for the next generation they get extra storage. And in here as well, in this bathroom, you also get a little bit more storage than you did before, so always a good thing.
This bathroom continues to be lovely.
It does, and it's been papered, but that's all. We still have the vintage tile, which I really like, hence the fixtures, which function really well.
We did notice we had a leak up above, and my nice painted ceiling is stained. So once we get the new roof, we'll get in there and we'll clean that up. But there's no point in doing it until then.
Painstaking.
Yeah, it's a good bathroom.
It is a good bathroom. All right, as we come down the hall, we come down to the boys' wing, the men's wing.
We'll go through the London bathroom in a minute.
And there's two kind of close off sections down here. This is a set of doors that can close off.
Turn some lights on. Yeah.
This is a door that can kind of close off that back room if they want privacy. If they want to be a little separate from this first room. Right now they either have this bathroom over here to share between the two rooms. Or of course they also now have the London bathroom to try and gain a little more space. So
we've done precious little to this one. We did, the ceiling used to be terrible, and so we painted that all white and clean.
It was horrible.
It was really cracking very badly.
Well, it was all stained and gross, so.
Hasn't been decorated, but has been cleaned up a bit.
It's clean. And
Beautiful views out the window.
The tile is unusual, but at least there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
In terms of condition.
Relatively clean.
So, anyways.
Bed.
Yeah, another Louis Philippe bed.
Try to keep myself out of the mirror.
Oh boy.
Oh, I love these views.
You are funny. You know, that other chandelier can go in here.
Oh.
If you wanted. Anyway.
Yeah.
This last little bedroom, one of my faves. It just has a really nice feeling to it. I don't know if it's the periwinkle blue or what it is, but it's a bit chippy and it's a bit, the paint's a little worse for the wear, but it's a very, very pleasant room. Windows on all sides almost, and you can see down the front driveway. It's just a lovely feeling room in general. It's very enjoyable. And then you can see all the way across.
The windows really are great in each view.
They are. They're very cute.
Yeah. It's the only bedroom without a bathroom.
So we vacuumed, I'm sure, 300 or 500 ladybugs out of this room. And look who's back. More. Lucky us.
Yeah, they're unstoppable.
They seem to be. Okay.
Coming around to the London bathroom. Around the corner to the London bathroom, which we have not yet cleaned for the students, but you'll get the idea.
It's just right around the corner from the boys, so it's extra shower for them when things are a little busier. And always fun to have an extra bathroom that anybody can use.
But it's still humid from my shower. Look at that.
I see that.
See the water on the walls. We've been pleasantly surprised with the fact that the shower doesn't put a lot of water on the hardwood, because obviously you don't want water on your hardwood. And somehow the shower keeps all the water in. So that's good.
Okay. So on our east wing, we have 3 bedrooms down here. This back wing, there's 2. This one's a kind of like a single bedroom, but there's a double bed in here, a queen. So 2 people will be in this room. And again, sort of lovely lavender fabric on the walls. And we call this bathroom next to us here the planter bathroom, unless anybody can envision for sure what happened in the left-hand side there. Maybe it was a foot washing thing. I don't know what it was, but at any rate, usually I put a plant in it. So we call it the planter bathroom. It's just a cute little guy.
And this fireplace apparently is not closed to the world, right? Because yesterday or a couple days ago,
Aim walks by and she sees a feathered friend walking around on the floor in here. The picture we had set up in front of it had got knocked over, and somehow a blackbird got in here and was trying desperately to get out. So that was an adventure and a half, I must say. Anyways, down here is another lovely bedroom where 3 girls are gonna be able to come and stay. Again, it has some chippy paint, and we'll get to decorating all of these in good time. But for now, these are the things that we've inherited, and I still think it's charming and quite cute. So there's a lovely Trumeau mirror in here and fun sconces. And yeah, we did put a little chandelier in here. We did do that. But other than that, we've pretty much inherited everything else. It also has an ensuite, little one that has a shower. The sun in this, usually in this bathroom, is just delightful. It's cloudy today, but it's usually quite wonderful.
we come to what is arguably one of the top 3 bedrooms in the chateau. We call it the Japanese bedroom because of the fabric on the wall. Now, this room, very pleasant. We have three beds for 3 girls. We also got an armoire this year, a nice big armoire.
We did. It looks great on the inside too.
Absolutely beautiful. Again, the ceiling pretty good shape here.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's one of the best.
And here we had some major problem with chipping. And so we just finished repainting all the top walls in this bathroom.
Yeah, so it's a little less blue. It was very blue in here before with all the blue fixtures and the blue tile. And it had blue paint. So now we've toned it down a little bit. And it's still very blue, but...
When you look at pictures of the British bed and breakfast from the 1980s, this room had not changed much. And you can see it's pretty intense, pretty quirky, pretty unique.
It is unique.
But it's functional. It has a good toilet, it has a great bathtub, very comfortable. And from the bathtub, you can sit in there. I'll turn around here and look out.
Beautiful window.
Beautiful window and see the beautiful trees and nice air. And yeah, it's very pleasant. I think we'll have 3 happy students staying in here. I don't think we've ever done a walk through the basement, so this is pretty exciting. Now, here we are outside the van, and we've got a couple of our vans, 2 of our 3 vans, students coming. First thing you notice about the basement, or first thing I notice, is that the French word sous-sol, underground, is only partly true, because the ceilings are about 9 feet high, and much of it is actually above ground.
True.
Here we come.
All right, let's go.
Our former French owner always would leave both of these side doors open, and he would let the air go all the way through the house. And we come down, the first room is the most important room, the kitchen.
It is, the kitchen.
The cuisine.
So this wasn't originally the first kitchen of the house, but it was used, I think, back when we had people here that used the house for like a hotel or something like that. So it was just a bare room when we inherited it. There was nothing left except maybe some rough-in details with plumbing and electrical and stuff like that. So there was a bunch of old, small sort of 4x4 white tile squares on the wall that really weren't doing it for me. So I decided to choose a tile that kind of looked like limestone, kind of like what we have originally down the hall. And we put that all over the walls to kind of make it feel like we kind of were in the basement with the cool old stone. We popped in a big island, a couple ovens, a couple fridges, and I really love unfitted kitchens where there's separate pieces of furniture that house everything we need. And so we added some of that. Remember, this was 2020. Literally everything was closed in France. We had very little options of any furniture whatsoever. So most of these things were from the brocante, like the little sideboard behind me, and things like that. But it's functional, it works really well, and one of these days we will get a range hood over the oven.
That built. For some of you who haven't seen all our videos, the first year we did the program here in the Grifferaie, we had no oven. Was it the night before or 2 nights before?
Yeah.
The students arrived, we had no working oven. And so you can imagine, cooking for 20 people for 2 months. Also kind of fun, there is a walk-in cooler over here. Now we've been trying to, it's kind of dank, and it often has water and other things in here, so there's no light or anything. We did open up that hole over there, and that has helped considerably with airflow. So we mostly keep it closed, but someday we might be able to turn it back into a walk-in freezer. Let's continue.
I don't know if I want it as a walk-in freezer.
Oh, you don't?
No, I think it'd be more fun as like a little pantry
Or something like that. Yeah. Okay. Across the road, there's the butler's pantry, which we're not going to go in because it's all full of stuff, and the original dumbwaiter, which you cry yourself to sleep about every night that it's gone.
I can't wait to reinstate that. It would be so helpful.
Over here, Mr. Bubs hits the camera. The original kitchen.
What is the original kitchen? And what I want to do in here at some point is be able to sort of have overflow for when we're doing, Sunday night crepes in the basement, or make your own pizzas, that kind of stuff. So this will be extra, a big old wooden table I want to put in here with benches and just have a really fun place to kind of gather and hang out while we're kind of doing all the different crepes and stuff. So I think it'll be fun. Right now it's a bit crumbly and messy still, but we will harness that one day. It'll be great in here.
And we've talked about this before, but check out the branches. You know, 165 years old.
In the beam.
Yeah.
One of my favorite rooms off the kitchen is this little, which I think on the plans was called a lavery, which is I think where they would wash things. There's an incredible old stone sink in here that I love, and I would love to see that working one day. And behind where you're standing right now, that was, looks like it's been bricked up. So I don't know.
The well is on the other side of that.
Right.
Yeah. Very interesting.
So anyways, yeah. Cute little spot.
This room has been a practical room. We're actually moving out of this room, but it has a lot of our water and boilers and things like that. And you've seen this before too.
One thing you'll notice that makes the labyrinth in the basement a little less confusing, there's one main continuous hallway from one side of the back door to the other side of the back door with just sort of the rooms off each side. Sometimes it's the kitchen, sometimes it's the boiler, sometimes in this case it's the dish room.
Which we're so lucky to have a dish room. I mean, it's great, 25 students 3 times a day. We wash up like nothing, super quick. And also, we have what right now is a laundry room.
Yep, also used every single day.
Yeah.
When the students are here.
It's been rolling straight for a while, getting ready for everybody.
Yeah.
It's a small room, but it was functional. It had the water and we put electrical in.
Works.
Yeah, and you'll notice originally they did have doors that went out the back and the front. And we do use this one on a regular basis. But, no, this would be the front and the back.
Right.
Yeah. And this, again, we were just talking about this the other day. We've turned this into kind of a workspace and a storage area over there. I think we showed it the other day, but I'll walk real quick. There's just paints and there's tiles and things like that. You can even tell, if you watch all our videos, you'll notice that there's more here than last time you looked. Getting all kinds of paints, things like that. Mr. Bubs, he's funny. He wants to be ahead of us. Slightly ahead of us, but with us. Okay, continuing down.
Yeah, then of course at the other end is where we've spent most of our last 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
And that's with the bedrooms at the end of the hall with the bathroom, the gardener's wing, I guess we'll say, where we have the girls' side first, and this is a bit of a closet area for them. And okay, and then a cute little bedroom for them to hang out. So
very pleasant.
Yeah, very pleasant. Then on the other side there is another bedroom, and it's the boys in this case side, and I think it's equally charming and cute, and they have some beautiful views of the garden.
That's a nice room too. Again, most folks would not have anyone down here in the Sous, but we have a lot of kids coming.
Well, they did originally.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We had servants down here at one point.
Somebody, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I think it's the gardener.
Yeah, the gardener's suite. And again, these rooms we're not going to go into, but eventually these will be, this room will eventually maybe be the laundry room.
Yeah, I think so. It has really good light most of the day. I think it would make a great laundry room. And then the back room, technically on the plans, it says gymnasium, if you can imagine.
Oh, wow.
So, one of these 2 rooms, that might be kind of fun to do. You can see the twigs in the roof again.
Yeah. And again, look at all those. We have 10 tables from when it was a restaurant.
Where we just had TJ and Rob do the wall to try to get all of that cleaned up. And of course, back to our gardener's bathroom.
Which we just got to, yes,
Which we just
a couple
finished.
days ago.
Yeah.
That's a nice room too. Very pleasant, very pleasant. And I'll show the door because I don't know if I got a really good shot of the door the other day. Here it is. Isn't that a great door? Leslie makes such good decisions with color. Really quite a beautiful room. All right, there we are, the basement. And we walk out the other end.
Time to bring the dog in.
Yeah.
Thanks for walking through the chateau with us. We sure love this house, and I hope you grow to love it as well. Every year it changes, and we continue to do more things on it, and it will continue again.
Yeah, stay tuned. The beauty of France. This is La Flèche. and we've been very thankful to have our daughter Amy with us this last week and a half. And we told our kids, we told each of them that if we bought the chateau, we would bring them over to France once a year, because of course this is a volunteer thing for us, and we're I mean, using the family funds to do this, and so we wanted them to be able to enjoy it too. And so we bring them over every year, and we're trying to go for one nice French meal with them. Now, it made it really easy to justify for me, because Amy has worked so hard this week. She's been very, very good. And so, isn't that cool? And so we're really looking forward to going to this beautiful restaurant, the Four Seasons in La Flèche. And this is a nicer place than we normally frequent. Again, Michelin star. This will be worth watching the rest of this video. Here we are, and we've got we're on to our second plate. It is a goat cheese and toast, a little butter, and of course the bread. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Shot. Moments later. What is it?
Vegetable soup and fish mousse. You say?
Fish mousse. Yeah, looking forward to it. This is our second pre-appetizer. Vive la France. Okay, it's official. The real appetizers came out. What do you have, Les?
I have scallops and shrimp and oysters, I think.
Boy, that looks
Mussels,
good.
maybe.
And the Thai sauce?
Yep.
Or the Thai salad? Well, then, what is this one? This one was...
I have no
salad.
idea.
I can't remember. This is
Something Thai
yeah,
salad.
it looks really good. And then this is actually Amy's, but look at this. We believe it's lobster and caviar and oysters and asparagus. Outrageous. Courses have come out, and we're not super creative. We all got beef, but it looks good,
Good
though.
Canadians.
Yeah, good Canadians is right. Yum. We're on to the amuse-bouche before dessert, the pre-dessert dessert. Looks good. There is here. What do you have?
Lemon and almond, whipped cream. I don't know what else.
I believe that's some type of fluid, maybe liquor or whatever. I'm not
I
sure.
don't know.
And Mom has the chocolate,
Chocolate.
vanilla ice cream, and vanilla cream. And then I have a delightful strawberry plate, for lack of a better word, and pistachios. Bon appetit.
One of my favorite little spring bushes has just started to bloom. My mom used to call it a marshmallow tree. Not a marshmallow, snowball tree. Well, I don't know, one or the other. But I just love it. It's a shame. We leave for Paris tomorrow. So it probably will be finished blooming by the time we get back from our first swing. But isn't he lovely? He looks so good. If we're lucky, there'll be a few left, and I could pop them in the bouquets for the girls' rooms. Still hard to see him, but there's Mr. Pheasant out on the rose garden. Yeah, you still can't see him very well. There's 5 adults. We're ready. I'm doing it. We're ready to take it on. So the challenge is, can we put these mammoth cement urns back up on their pedestals?
The idea, I think, is to tip it back. Yeah. And then if we can get
the edge on
to here,
tip it back.
you know what I'm saying? To get the edge to here, then we're in business.
Okay.
Farther, there we go. Yeah, we got it.
All right.
That wasn't hard.
Yeah.
Good. Beauty.
Oh, wonderful.
And then we're gonna go. Yeah, we'll keep a hand up here. Okay, ready? Here we go. Good. We're up. We got it. Nice. Okay, what side goes forward?
The opposite.
You want to rotate it all the way?
They're back.